Hey guys, a couple months ago I decided I wanted to learn how to play guitar fast. A lot faster than I could. I realized I couldn't play fast enough when I was learning a song by Prince called I Could Never Take the Place of Your Man. And there's a picking sequence at the end in the solo where I think the song is at 150 beats per minute and it's playing 16th notes at that speed, and I couldn't play it. And I spent about a month practicing and I still couldn't play it. And I was, just going back and forth, and I was like, oh yeah, I gotta be getting faster. Why am I not getting faster? And so then I scoured YouTube and just watched every video that I could about playing faster. So I want to give you some tips of the videos that you should watch, the ones that made the biggest difference to me, and also the things that I've done that have made the biggest difference to me. And I'm able to play that lick from the Prince song now and a lot of even faster licks. I've realized learning how to play fast is so important. I actually kind of never realized just how important it is because there's so much new musical expression once you can play faster and you can express yourself in ways that you couldn't before, because you can play those faster lines that you sort of felt in your body but you just couldn't execute. The first thing I think that you should do is you should check out Troy Grady's Mastering Mechanics series and his YouTube channel. It's the best one that I found on YouTube for playing fast, and it's basically an entire YouTube channel dedicated to how to play guitar faster. In particular, watch the series Cracking the Code. I think there's 12 episodes and they're incredibly entertaining and they're super informative and they're awesome. So watch Cracking the Code and pretty much you'll have everything you need after watching Cracking the Code. But there are a couple other tips that I'm going to give you as well. So watch Cracking the Code. That's going to go over something called pick slanting, which is basically whether you hold your pick facing downwards, hold your pick so it's facing more up as you pick, like this, or down as you pick. Like Eric Johnson picks with his pick facing down, and you'll understand after watching Cracking the Code why that's important. But anyway, that's sort of another level. First, let's get into other things that you can instantly do to start playing faster that made a huge difference to me. The number one thing where I was like, whoa, that's it, was tremolo picking. And if you don't know what that is, that's what enabled me to play the Prince lick, because I was just going back and forth, just doing regular picking, right? Where I would go, and just actually pick the note. And what I didn't realize is when Prince plays fast, he's actually doing this. It's actually tremolo picking, which is basically where you just put your pick against a string and just almost keep your pick on the string, and you can just play one note and to practice this. So the first thing you should do to start picking faster is tremolo picking. I use a drum machine, and I also use this when I don't have the drum machine around. So I use the Drummer program within Logic. It's awesome. If you have Logic, that program is incredible. So I use that most of the time. When I don't have my computer around, then I use this thing right here. This is called the Soundbrenner Pulse, and it's a metronome which you could hook up to your phone, and it pulses to give you the beat, and you can adjust exactly when it pulses. It's really awesome. And so I use this whenever I don't have my drummer program around or laptop, and so you just kind of tap it. So tremolo picking, you just start like this. You can just do it on one note, or do it on multiple notes and do it maybe like a couple on each note, like this. So that's how Eddie Van Halen plays a lot of his really fast lines, is with this tremolo picking stuff. So you just get your metronome or drummer program up and adjust that, and I can get it up now to a little over 200 beats per minute on the tremolo picking. I don't know if that's fast or not, but that's where I'm currently at. tremolo picking is where it's at. So work on your tremolo picking, watch the Troy Grady videos, and you're going to be pretty much well on your way. And then practice with either a drummer kind of program or a metronome, and just keep a track of your progress and how many BPM that you're at. So for instance, with triplets, I think I'm at 145 BPM. I've got it written down. Maybe it's 130. Anyway, I've got it written down on my computer. And at regular tremolo picking, I'm at 200 BPM currently, about 205. There's one other tip that I'm going to give you, which is a tip that I've come across just on my own, and that is with the tremolo picking, or with any kind of picking, but especially with this tremolo picking, make sure that you're practicing the downbeat going down, and then also the downbeat coming up. So what I mean is, I can do the downbeat on one, and the downbeat is a down strum or down pick, right? So like this. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. But then make sure you also practice it when you're going on upstrokes. So up and 2 and 3 and 4, and 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 up. Because it'll make a big difference, because I was only practicing on downstrokes before, and then suddenly I had some things where I had to turn around and I had to start an upstroke on the one, and it totally threw me off. So now I practice both on downstrokes and upstrokes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 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 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So do both of those. Work on your fast playing, because it's super fun, and it'll make a big difference in the way that you can express yourself musically.